You guys are rolling already, so.
Okay.
All right, so we can roll. All right. And we are rolling. Rolling on it. All right. All right. We are at episode number 34 of I Will Name This Podcast Later. That's correct, right? 34?
Yes.
I'm your host, Joe Budden. Unfortunately, Marty the Body is still here 34 weeks later. Rory is running late from his corporate job, where he has to be fucking corporate. He's trying not to lose his white privilege, so that's good for him. And we have a special guest, a dear friend of mine, who also has her own podcast along with Angela Yee, Lip Service.
Yep.
This is
Stephanie Santiago.
Yay!
Now, I always worry a little bit when there's too much estrogen in the room. So we're going to try to get through. But Steph is a dear friend of mine, so I don't really count her as estrogen because she's like a nigga.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a real
Steph.
nigga.
Steph is like a nigga, but she's shaped like she's shaped. So it's weird.
It's lit.
Like Steph is a beautiful girl, but and I know a lot of beautiful girls that are like they cool like niggas. So
No, that's
works.
one thing I could say about Joey. He does keep good girlfriends,
Yes.
beautiful ones, and when they start to fall off, sorry, you gotta go.
yeah, basically. Now, see, I like this already. We're getting off to a good start here. Now, contrary to popular belief, Steph is a platonic friend of mine.
Yes.
We've never been intimate. We've never.
Did people think otherwise before?
Yes.
With you guys?
No,
yes.
to this day.
Oh, really?
Currently.
Every day. We were just on Uncommon Sense with Charlemagne,
Yeah, we did that.
the God, and he even asked if we've had sex.
Oh.
Anytime people see the two of us together and hear our dialogue with one another, they ask, "Are you guys fucking?" Now, part of that is because my reputation is that of a slut,
Yeah.
Right.
Valid.
and Steph is beautiful.
Yeah, and my reputation, even though I don't feel like I've done much, is of a slut too.
They just see a pretty girl that's around rappers and all of a sudden she's fucking every one of them.
Well, Steph looks
Yeah.
like the type of girl that I would fuck.
Right. That's also.
For sure. And Joe is a real nigga. And he's kind of the type of nigga I would fuck
See,
too.
I second that.
Okay.
So I do.
Hello.
So I do want to start.
lit.
It's lit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we just haven't gotten around to that.
But no,
Yeah.
we
Yeah, we
never
haven't. We haven't.
had sex, and we don't date.
Yeah, no, we've never done any of that. We have been platonic from the doors. I want to start with that.
Right.
And it's a lot to get to this week. This week has been kind of lit.
Has it?
No, it has. First of all, let me start with the small stuff. People continue to bash Tiger, right? People bash him for his pedophilia, right?
Still a little weird.
But I'm going to come to his defense.
Okay.
I am. With every picture that I see of him and Kylie Jenner, I start to feel bad for him.
Because he looks like
Why?
he's bored. Well, I know he's probably just using her for the fucking whole situation.
But we live in New York City. Well, I live in Jersey.
We
all live in Jersey,
yeah.
son.
Yeah, because when you're from New York and you get money, you move to Jersey.
You cross the bridge.
I keep telling people that. I don't understand New Yorkers that live in New York, but anyway.
I don't understand that either. But in New York City, at 17 years old, you are legal.
Yeah,
you
you're
can
grown, like-
have sex with whoever you want.
This guy looks
So-
miserable.
He does look miserable.
He looks like this.
But
little-
that's what makes me not feel bad for him, because you're in this situation, like you're still sticking around because you're trying to fucking ride that Kardashian train.
Well,
which
I'm
is a
not
great train to
mad.
ride.
That's a good train
It's
if
a
he
great
wants
train.
to ride
I
one.
would love to ride that train.
It's a good train.
But he looks like this little young bitch is driving him.
I'm sure she
Man,
is.
I saw the picture with them two dressed alike.
Oh
with
my God.
Her
Her
wearing
Timbs
a Tim's
laced all the way up to her
tied up to the
ankles.
front like she's
No,
doing
I
construction.
I
You
didn't see that picture. I have to
feel
see it.
really bad for this guy, so I pray for him at nighttime because I do. I feel bad. So
I mean, she's interesting though. I can't lie. I just confessed last night that I followed her on Snapchat, and I am actually intrigued by her life.
she's an attractive girl.
Yeah, she is, and I don't want to care about what she does, but I find myself caring. And I
Do
don't
you
want
think that she fucks him right?
No.
I don't
Because
know.
No.
I'm from Lip Service. We talk about sex on my
He
show.
looks like the type that's like a super freak and into like some wild. Well, depending on the. I mean,
That's what I'm
listening to
saying.
his raps,
and
like
and
he's into
I,
some
and I
wild
know
shit.
China. I
Could pop it for a real one.
Yeah.
But I think he can manipulate Kylie to kind of do whatever the fuck he wants. So he might be able to train her to be good.
See, I'm off of that.
That's what I'm saying. If
Who got the time
if
for
she's
that?
fucking him right, then maybe he's all right. Maybe he's okay.
If you're
He can put up with the annoyingness.
If you're coming from Black China, who I don't know her, but she probably does know how to pop it. For
she
a
could
real
work a
nigga.
pole. She could work a dick.
That's not necessarily
I know it's not true, but it just sounded really
No,
cool.
but I R.I.P. to my boy, but I know for a fact that she got good pussy.
Who, Black China?
Yep.
I mean,
All right, so if you're coming from Black China and you're going to this 18-year-old girl,
17.
No, she's 18
well, she-
No,
now.
but he started fucking her
If
when she
and
was
you're going to
17.
this 17-year-old girl who I'm sure doesn't even know how to clean her vagina properly.
Oh,
'cause most-
that's true. That's
baby
true.
love.
well, 17-year-olds don't know how to
Yeah.
clean their shit. Most of these 21, 22-year-old girls don't know how to clean their
A
pussy.
lot of these 30-year-old girls don't know how to clean their pussy.
Yeah,
Bitches don't know how to clean their pussy.
Me, I'm from the school of I don't have time to teach a bitch how to fuck.
Word. But you're a lot older. He is a bit younger than you.
How old is he?
He's 25. So, I mean, he got about...
Oh, so he
You're
probably
not a
don't.
lot
Yeah.
older than him.
Well, I'm a
he got
decade
almost
older.
a decade, yeah. No, a
I'm
whole
35,
decade, yeah.
So I'm a whole decade older than him.
Yeah.
Well, I think you should learn how to clean your vagina, and if you don't YouTube it, they'll teach you on YouTube. You shouldn't douche.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah,
douche.
that kills the good
Yeah,
bacteria.
you shouldn't douche.
It dries it up. It ruins everything.
Most bitches think that douching cleans the pussy.
Yeah, people think, oh, I can douche it out and it's over.
I don't know
Yeah.
how girls use that Limasol shit. I can't
Let me
use
sew.
it.
Let me sew. Let me
Yeah.
sew. Let me
Nah,
sew.
let me saw his bomb.
I
Let me
can't.
sew.
I'll get a yeast infection if I even look at it.
But
Like,
you're
I
not
could
supposed to
never-
use it. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to use Limisol frequently.
No,
I've
once in a
never- I
while
can't.
after
I
your
need-
period.
I need nothing scented down there. I need like straight soap with no scent. Like can't do any of that
All right,
stuff.
too much
so-
estrogen
Yeah.
in the room. All right,
You
all right.
see? You
All right,
see?
too much, too
You
much, too
were
much, too much, too much.
right.
Okay, so we're
You
gonna get
were
off of this.
right, Joey.
Yeah, I just
Hold on,
wanted.
let's switch gears completely. When you go to Atlanta?
I go to Atlanta tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, I'm going to
Okay.
Atlanta for BT weekend.
Me too.
Me too.
Oh my
Wait,
God, yes,
Wait, when do you leave, Steph?
I'm leaving on Friday.
I'm leaving Thursday.
And when do you come back?
I'm coming back Monday. I'm doing the whole BT weekend. I got booked a couple parties.
I'm gonna be at the red carpet. Are you gonna walk the red carpet? I can interview
Yeah,
you. Are you
I
walking
know
the
my
red carpet?
PR. My PR is your PR, and we're
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
on the same carpet.
I'm walking the red carpet against my will.
Oh, this is gonna be
I know.
'Cause
exciting.
I hate all of that type of
I'm gonna
shit.
interview you. It's gonna be
Oh,
weird.
fuck. Please,
BT
please don't.
hip hop awards are really ratchet.
I know.
love ratchet.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so now are you going to the awards?
Yeah, if I'm gonna be in Atlanta, I'm most definitely
Who you
I'm
going
gonna
with?
go. I don't know yet. Can I go with you?
If you go out.
Do you have a date?
No. They gave me I have 2 tickets. So they were like, if you want to bring somebody, please feel free. And I was like, shit, I don't want to go. But if I find somebody to go with,
Well, then bring
then maybe
Steph.
we can go.
I know you're going.
Yeah, I
Wait,
have-
who's your date?
I don't have a date.
Oh, we can be dates.
Yeah,
you
there
know
you
I'm
go.
single right
No,
now.
no, no.
Oh, I
We're
hope our
both
seats are by
single,
each
duh.
other. Do you know where your seats are?
No.
I don't know where mine are either.
I'm going with. I'll be at the BET Awards.
Okay, great. So we'll be
with
together.
Joey.
We'll all sit together.
That's it. I'm holding you to it.
Yeah, no, we're in. So yeah, so that brings us
Okay,
to
so
something totally
squad.
different. Not squad.
Yes,
Shut
total
the
squad. And then you
fuck
have
up.
like a show right after. I think I saw a flyer for you at like 10 p.m. that night, Friday.
Do I?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I was searching the A3C
Oh yeah,
hashtag.
yeah.
I think that's the one with you and Sue and
no.
and Zombie.
Friday's a really busy day for me. I go on at 11. Friday's a really busy day for me, and then
Yeah.
I leave on Saturday. Even though I might change my ticket.
Yeah, Steph is gonna be out there. Baller alert.
Yeah, because I'm doing something with her on Thursday when I go.
Dope.
All right, but we're off on a tangent here.
Yeah.
What else happened? What else happened? Something else.
You group chatted us about Victor Cruz and
Yeah, but no, I want to talk about that later. Hopefully,
Rory's-
Rory will be here.
yeah, he just texted
Amber Rose and her slut walk.
Yes, we should talk about that.
That happened.
I'm very happy for her, although I don't feel like the response online. Hey Austin, can you get the door for Roars?
How do you feel?
I like what she's doing. I don't like that people aren't. They're just fucking slandering it without even understanding what they're talking about. They're like, why is she calling it a slut walk? Because she's a fucking slut. She didn't come up with the fucking name. It already existed. A couple people were upset that she kind of shifted the focus from rape victims to more just, slut shaming and stuff like that. But I
think those people have a very valid point.
They do.
I think those people have a very
But I think
valid
she was
point,
trying
too.
to not shift it, but also incorporate it. I think that was the thing. And just because she is not a victim of rape, it became it didn't seem as much as that was the focus as much. But I do believe she wanted to incorporate.
Did you hear her speech?
Yeah, about the Kanye and Wiz.
Did you hear the entire speech?
No, that was just that part.
Oh,
I think you should listen to the entire speech.
What else did she say?
I mean, I don't really, no shade, again.
No
You sound like
shade.
Nikki. No shade.
No shade
No
to Amber, because I think
shade.
Amber Rose is a beautiful girl. I think she has very good skin, and I admire that because I love good skin.
Okay.
And everybody knows that. But I feel like Slut Walk has just a much bigger message than just being treated bad by your boyfriends. If you're gonna be a feminist, be true to being a feminist. There's a lot of issues in that. A woman today gets paid 77 cents to every dollar a man gets paid in America. And a woman of color gets paid 54 cents to every white man in America. Those are real feminist issues. You get treated the way you present yourself. If I came into this room with a latex dress on, I shouldn't be upset if a man is like, hey, Steph, what you doing tonight?
Word.
You know what I mean? But, if I come through in my hoodie and my spandex, still, of course, I'm going to get some attention.
Because you got a fat ass, yeah.
Yeah. But, you get treated the way you present yourself, and that just is what it is.
I agree. That's why part of that, it was a little confusing. I'm glad she brought awareness to the slut walk, because I did do some research.
Yeah.
Yes,
And it
and
has
it's an
existed.
important message.
I was
Yeah.
confused. I didn't know what she was fighting for. So I did some research and come to find out that in 2011, some people got raped.
In
and-
Toronto.
Yeah, and the police said, well, it's because
didn't dress like
if
a
you didn't dress
slut.
like a slut, then you wouldn't be raped.
No, a police officer said publicly, if you don't want to get assaulted, you shouldn't dress like a slut.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And that's wrong.
And that's where the name slut walk
Originates.
stems
Yeah.
from and originates.
And it's globally done.
Yeah. Amber's not the first.
And that's a
and not the
noble
last.
cause, and I support that cause.
I too.
I don't support bitches saying, yo, it's my pussy. If I want to dress a certain way, if I want to look a certain way, if I want to act a certain way, don't call me a slut. I don't support that. I don't want to come off misogynistic, but
I don't think you do.
I just don't. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was saying to them, the world that we live in. First of all, I think there's something to be said for women that conduct themselves as women and ladies.
Right.
I think you guys are the most beautiful creatures ever created. You guys bear children. You guys keep the world
flowing.
Yeah. So. I adore you guys. It's just a work of art, God's greatest creation. That's how I feel about women. So, but you just
I
have
don't mean to interrupt. I think
please.
men are the greatest creation in the world.
Hey,
You guys
But
are-
continue.
Hey, Marty, there's no cameras. Hey, simmer down. But, so, it's something to be
No,
said.
I do agree, and I do think that
Awareness is important.
it is.
Was my
and,
point.
and I do think that there is a point where people do call people sluts, and it's uncalled for. Like, they'll assume someone's fucking the whole world. You fucked your way to the top because you're a girl. So there is stuff like that, but I don't see that changing.
Now, I don't see it changing.
Exactly.
Either. Now, I don't like talking about Amber because Amber is Wiz's child's mother, and Wiz is
Right.
one of the nicest people that I have ever met in this industry. So it's kind of a slippery slope for me to
Amber's
speak
a
about her.
really great person too. So
And she's gorgeous.
yeah.
Okay, but is she a hoe?
Yes.
But how can we say that she really is a hoe? She has dated a couple of men that we publicly know.
Oh,
of.
no. Okay, here's my thing.
What's your thing? Tell us your thing.
Here's my
What's your
thing
thing? Where the fuck is Rory?
with new age feminists.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing it. Hoes can say no. What? That's insane. For me, with new feminists, it's like they're doing it so it can be okay to sleep around.
Yeah, but you feel like the message is like, I'm gonna fuck whoever the fuck I want.
That's the message. Like, I'm a woman. I like
can
a
do it.
man.
Y'all do it.
Yeah.
I could do it too.
Equality.
Fuck double
Equality,
standards.
But
yeah.
that's not what slut walk is about.
So let's remove the word hoe from this. Does Amber sleep around?
Yeah.
Do we know that though? We know she's dated Wiz and had sex with him. We know she's dated.
Well, I don't
Kanye.
want to count Wiz. That's her child's father.
Right. Well,
they weren't in a relationship.
but
those
she
are her
just made a
relationships.
video. She just made a video walking with her heels in her hand, and she's like, "Yeah, I love sex. I got fucked just now." You know,
Yeah, but that was supposed to be like a message of
her.
like the walk of shame is cool.
Well, my thing is
the walk of shame is not cool.
One month.
not.
1 month she was fucking James Harden.
I don't think they ever slept together.
I think they did.
Marisa.
I mean, we can't assume.
Marisa.
What?
I know
Marisa
James.
Mendez.
I'm not his best friend, but I know he ain't playing games out here.
I know him as well, and I'm not his best friend.
All right, so let's give it to her. Let's say she did.
We know that
And that's
Amber
okay.
Rose and James Harden fucked, but that's fine.
And
James
that's fine.
Harden has fucked quite a few people.
Yes, and he
Right?
will continue to fuck
And I
whoever
know
he wants.
a month after that, she was very public in fucking MGK.
That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Kels.
So my point is, when you behave that way, I'm not going to call you a hoe, but you certainly can't be angry at the people that do. Right?
Right.
I mean, right?
No, and that again.
And I don't know her, so I won't
Right.
call her that.
I don't know her either, and I think she's beautiful, and I congratulate her on all her success. I don't want to throw shade at her.
Yeah, me either.
I don't. But, you know, I think if you're going to be a feminist, you know, look at the real issues. There's thousands of rape kits that have not been checked because the police don't care about solving these cases. That's a real issue in feminism. You know, being a feminist, calling yourself a feminist because you want to be able to be a hoe and nobody telling you it's wrong because men, you know, have sex with whoever they want. That's not real. That's not genuine. You're not genuinely being a feminist.
It's kind of like a selfish reason and just
if you want to sleep around, then sleep around. Keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah, you know what?
That's my take on it.
It's growing more and more. I'm hearing women that want to behave like men.
Why?
Right.
I don't get that.
I don't get that
Let
either.
a woman be a woman and a man be a man.
No, because you know what? As a woman, we have different body parts.
I think
We're wired
This is
differently.
solely
Right.
my opinion.
Mine too.
I think you guys have different responsibilities. I
agree.
think I'm not speaking for anybody else but me. I think, again, like stated earlier, there's something to be said with the term ladylike exists for a reason. That's
Right.
not saying that you can't be promiscuous, but there's a way to be promiscuous, number one. Number two, to your point, Marisa Mendez, you guys are wired differently.
Right.
You can't move like a man.
You're
It's
not a man.
Possible. It's just, you're not a man. We're hardwired differently. So you can go into a situation knowing that this is not someone you want to be with, knowing that you don't want anything long term with someone, but just the way that you're wired emotionally, your feelings are going to kick in.
Somehow, some
And
way.
you're
Yes.
in some area.
Yep. It
And
may not
you're-
even be the whole thing, but
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
come
yeah,
And for me, I feel like, you know, everybody can do whatever they want to do. As a human being, you can move forward as you feel. But I don't think that it's okay for a woman to be so proud to sleep around the way
Yeah.
a man is.
Yeah.
And I love sex. If it was up to me, I would have sex every day, 7 times.
a lot of
I
sex.
love sucking dick.
It's a lot.
Hey.
I love sex.
Oh,
Sex is
I love you.
amazing.
Wait a second. I got to reevaluate this friendship.
No, shut up,
great.
Joey.
Platonic
no,
love.
I'm
Yeah,
serious.
I'm such a faggot.
Because I am no angel. I'm no
Wow.
angel. I love sex, and I've had sex. I've had sex with more than 1, 2, 3, or 5 men.
Yeah.
Hello.
I
man.
go. I definitely go. I'm not gonna be out here speaking my business.
Basically, because there's a way that it should be done.
There is a way, and you know what? I want to be treated a certain way, and I will present myself a certain way.
I'm all for that.
And you know, like I said, if I come out in the hoodie and the tights, sure I'm gonna get some attention. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, what's up, Steph? You looking good? You got a fat ass. But now, if I come outside in a latex dress, my tits out,
Call me.
You know, exactly. That's the reaction I'm gonna get.
Well, you
Rory
should
rode
call
his
me because you
bicycle.
don't call me anyway. You're the worst friend I have ever in the fucking history
Joey,
of friends.
I know. I'm
but
the
we'll talk about
worst
that.
friend.
We'll talk about that
later.
But I totally agree. It's lit. Rory is here.
And his bicycle.
Rory, this is Steph. Steph, that's Rory.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
You guys just met? You guys have never met?
Well, Rory's 19, so he hasn't met anybody.
True.
Oh my God, he's only 19.
No. He's 25.
Oh, okay.
But 25 is 19 to me.
19
he rolled
to
in
Jay.
here
True,
on his
to me
fucking
too.
bicycle. You good? I'm good. Marissa, because
He's
she's
ginger,
there's
right?
mad
He's
shit
yeah,
to
ginger.
talk
with a red beard.
I'm tight that I came late because there's so much to talk about.
And there is a lot to talk about. And Marissa, who's not loyal at all, because we always wait for her, said, "Hey, can we just start?
Never late ever.
Can we
A,
just start?"
And B, Rory said
No,
start
it's fine.
without me.
I said start.
It's fine. We only addressed. We started with. I went on a mini rant about Tyga and how I feel bad for him.
What happened
He
to him?
thinks Tyga is miserable.
He's miserable with this girl.
Absolutely.
He is.
He didn't think this through.
Yeah, he didn't.
No.
But I mean, maybe she's fucking him right. He has to be teaching
please.
her how to fuck.
Oh please. Oh please.
You don't think?
He
No,
can train her
I
to do it
agree
right.
with you because I don't want to teach any man how to eat my pussy. I'm so tired of teaching guys how to eat pussy. It's sickening.
I haven't ate pussy in years.
Oh, that's terrible.
Get the fuck out of here, you lying
Did you hear
piece
what
of
he
shit.
said?
He's
I
lying.
swear to you.
He's lying.
No,
He
I swear
is
to you.
lying.
I swear to you.
Like a Leo.
No, I swear to you. I've been single. Well, let's look at it like this. I've been single for over a year.
Okay.
The last time I was in a fake relationship was over a year ago, right?
What about Bay over the summer? You had to
No.
eat that vagina.
If I did, it was once. If I did, it was once.
Damn.
So
You
I've
feel
ate
bad for
pussy
Tiger. I
more
feel bad
recently
for her.
than you. Get the fuck out of here.
What'd you say?
I've ate pussy
Marissa
more
likes
recently than you.
girls.
No, but what I'm
No,
saying.
I don't. I
No,
just
but
like
no, but what I'm
Don't
saying.
lie.
but
I
what-
don't. I just like threesomes.
No, but what I'm saying to you is, I'm one of the men that enjoy eating pussy.
Okay.
And when you enjoy eating pussy, you want to eat pussy. So even if I've ate pussy one time in the past year, like that doesn't really fulfill my fucking eating pussy obligation.
No,
my
no,
quota.
it doesn't.
No, it
not
doesn't.
once in a year.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, we're getting off on a tangent here, and I'm getting blue balls. So
This is kind of awkward.
Hey.
But to sum it up, so you guys feel that Amber totally took away the point of the slut walk.
No, I don't
She
feel
should've.
like she totally took away. I
Son.
just feel like the whole, the real cause just it
meat and
went over
potatoes.
her
She didn't
head.
address
Yeah,
it. She didn't address it.
I could feel. Yep.
It just
Yeah.
went over her head.
I'm-
And one thing I want to say is, she said, I forgive Kanye for saying XYZ. But just 2 or 3 weeks before, she was on the same radio show saying that this man, Kanye West, is not her type. They don't match. He's not her
said
type.
that?
And she doesn't want to talk about him. And I did you not this is Kanye West. This is he's a genius. Like he can write. He can speak.
Well, I'm one of the people that did like Amber and Kanye together.
Yeah, I thought that was.
I
a dope
loved them
situation.
I did.
together.
That was the
But
best
that was
Kanye
like
too.
my favorite
But in
couple
hindsight, she
ever.
could look back and be like, "Well, now the person I am, I wouldn't be with a person like that now."
How dare she say that that's not her type?
Nigga.
What, bitch?
What?
I mean, you're right. She could say that, but
Excuse me?
nigga, and we could say nigga, like really,
Like what? What?
Yeah, nah.
So she can't really be mad at him for saying something like that. You just dissed him on the radio. You didn't think he was gonna come back harder at you?
Oh, 3 weeks prior to his Breakfast Club interview, you're saying?
Yes. And
Oh, when he said the 30 showers
Before
thing.
the 30 showers thing,
Okay. She
she
said
was
that
on the
about
Breakfast
him.
Club saying
Gotcha.
that he's not her type.
What does this have to do with her cause?
that comes from hurt.
That's what I'm curious.
Yeah,
Why
that-
was she at the
Because-
slut walk
because
talking
she-
about that?
Yeah, yeah.
That's where I'm
Exactly.
confused.
She was saying that they were slut shaming her. He was trying to make fun, in hindsight, trying to make fun of
he
her
said
for being a
hold on.
stripper.
dirty
But you were with
showers.
me, so it wasn't an issue then. But now that we've broken up, now I'm dirty.
Well,
now I'm all these things, and the same thing with Wiz.
But
calling her a stripper.
even still,
Was she not a stripper?
yeah, but the
It's
thing
not a
is,
slut sham.
yeah,
That's
no,
a
they
fact.
are. They're making fun of her for
Right.
that fact. And that.
Oh,
and
I didn't
like,
hear what Wiz said. but
In a song, he said, "I fell in love with a stripper. Funny thing is, I fell out of love quicker." And then
Is that not a fact?
Well, it's not a fact.
It's
Because
not
we
a
can't- we
fact.
can't say how
It's
fast
not
he
a
fell out
fact.
of
right, and he's
Okay.
saying it in a
It's a dope
derogatory
bar,
way.
though.
He
Yes, it is.
it was, but he was
It
trying to
sounded
say
good.
he was trying to say it in a derogatory way, and they're both trying to.
Oh, I don't know if I can say that.
No,
Yes,
but
he
my
is.
thing
Come
is,
on.
I don't think that Amber should be like, "Oh, I forgive you, Kanye." Does he forgive her for saying that he's not her type?
Oh, I mean,
that's less
all of that's
offensive.
off on a tangent.
Like, come
I just
on.
think that
She just needed to chill. Like, whatever. Y'all both went at each other.
I applaud her for bringing awareness
do like
to
that.
the cause.
Me too.
Yeah, because
I
I think
just-
slut shaming is a bad
I
thing.
don't
but-
applaud the way that you went about it. I'm not talking about slut shaming.
I don't think
I
slut
wanna
shaming is a bad thing because if you
I
are
wanna
what
shame
you
a
are,
slut.
what you are,
And
what
if
you
you
are,
own
what
it,
you are,
and if
No,
it is
the
what it
point
is,
is-
yeah.
I want to shame sluts. I do.
Yeah. Well, no. I think you can shame them. But
Even though I
don't-
know really cool sluts, by the way.
You shouldn't do it
Yeah,
if
I
they're
do
not
too.
sluts,
I love
guess, but
sluts.
Sluts is relative to
Yeah, sluts
everybody.
are really fun.
It is relative.
Sluts are great.
I think
people.
sluts get a
are
bad
cool.
rap.
Yeah, me too.
I'm about to start a slut walk.
Yeah,
just to get them over.
come through. I'm trying to meet you.
Yeah, word.
I did see a picture of a woman with a sign that said, "Just because I blow hookah does not mean I blow
blow
Oh,
dick.
that's the
Yeah.
biggest
I was
story.
I saw some interesting signs.
That
So
shit
yeah,
was
there were
great.
some things that the way she went about promoting it, there were some things I was
Yeah,
just
that
Amber,
that
come on.
dick game that they had where they were throwing dicks.
Yeah, but I don't think
They
she,
were
that was
sucking dildos.
That was
At
the AIDS
in this
awareness
LA,
people or something.
No, and this LA slut walk was very different from the usual
the
slut
typical
walk.
one that.
The hoes
Yeah.
was there though. I
Well,
needed to be out
I
there.
was just about to say it used to be abortion rallies where you picked up women because you knew that was fucking. But I guess this slut
Oh
shaming.
my God,
walk-
that's not.
That is
Nah, I took that from Chris Rock.
That is not funny.
I stole that from Chris Rock. Chris Rock said that. I didn't say that.
Oh my God.
I didn't say that.
Stop
First Bill
stealing
Burr.
I'm not stealing.
jokes.
I'm
And
crediting
now
him.
you're stealing offensive things. Let's just leave. Let's
No,
leave this
no,
that
whole
was
topic
funny,
alone.
though.
Well,
Let's
anyway,
leave this topic
shout
alone.
out to Amber Rose and the awareness that she brought to the
I'm just
issue,
saying,
whether we agree or not.
I just feel like Amber, thanks for bringing money to the cause because it's a real cause.
Yeah,
It's-
and they are donating the funds
Yes,
to rape victims.
and
things like that.
people should
Oh, that's
be
dope.
aware
Yeah.
of this. You can wear whatever the fuck you
Without
want.
having
You
to be
should
raped,
not get raped or
Yeah.
sexually assaulted, even groped. It's not okay.
A little grope never hurt nowadays.
Like I'm just saying,
No,
if
not funny.
you see a
grope.
girl in a sexy dress, you shouldn't feel like, oh, I can grab
you're
her
allowed to
tit.
touch her.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
get the
yeah. No,
fuck
no,
off.
no, I agree with
Come
that. You shouldn't grope a
on.
stranger.
Not a stranger.
grab anybody.
If that's your bitch,
When she wants to be
then
groped.
yes,
No,
she
you
might
can
want
grope
to
your
be
friends.
groped. Yes, you can grope your friend.
Yeah.
On a good day, yeah.
Hey,
On a good day,
We
yeah.
agree. Now, all right, now that we've on to oh, this kills me to talk about. I'm a Giant fan, man.
Oh, Victor Cruz.
I'm a Giant fan.
You know, I'm
Listen,
a Jets
man.
fan.
Do we know that's for sure? That came
listen,
from fucking
you
media
guys are doing
takeout.
really good.
It sounds
are
like a
we?
misunderstanding to me. I don't think it's real.
I feel
Just a
like,
misunderstanding. That's all
No,
it is.
you know what I think about that? I just found out about this today. I had no idea. And I think that his fiance, this is his wife. This is his high school sweetheart. They're not ever gonna break
yeah,
up.
it's not going nowhere.
I think that she's really funny for doing what she did. She's funny. She was like, I'm going to just group text all these bitches so we can all know about each other. Like, look,
And
you're
she
not
added
the
Victor on
only
it.
one that he's been cheating on me with.
That could be an ill group chat, though.
Well, for the people that don't
Yeah.
know, because I'm sure everybody does not know, some people live
I
under a
didn't.
rock. For the people that don't know, Victor Cruz's fiance somehow miraculously got the number to all of his side bitches.
She went through his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got them saved as their names. What happened? Whatever happened to Pizza Hut?
She might not.
Whatever happened to Domino's? Like mechanic?
Like if you click the link in my bio, you can find who Pizza Hut really is.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I'm so lost. But anyway, miraculously, this woman got the number to all, not one, not two, but all of this guy's Victor Cruz's side bitches.
Awful.
And started a group chat with all of the hoes and Victor Cruz and sent a long message just letting the hoes know that, hey, I know about y'all. Y'all clearly know about me because all y'all do is fucking hotels. We should all open up the lines of communication here.
Awful.
Now,
I wonder if someone
have,
replied like,
Here's where I think it's fake. Why is she saving her husband's name as Victor Cruz
she didn't
in her phone?
She didn't take that picture.
Well, in her defense,
Ooh.
that's like
interesting.
Marisa, right? I have Marisa stored in my phone as whatever, like whatever pretense I met her under, like Marisa I-97. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I just never
I'm similar.
changed it. Rory fucking / Aris. Like I store people in my phone and I just never change it.
I have everyone's.
similar.
I have like full
Me
names.
too. Me
so
I got a new
she,
phone
so
now,
she
so
may
it's
have
different.
met him and stored him under Victor Cruz and just never took the liberty to change it. I don't know that, but I'm saying I could see that happening. Maybe not when you're
Yeah.
engaged to somebody.
And you've been together since high school. You probably went through a few phones, a few numbers, especially if you're
No.
with an athlete. And I don't know if I'm dating a celebrity of that magnitude that I'm leaving Victor Cruz on my phone if it rings.
Yeah, that's not smart, but people do it.
Okay. Well,
It's not smart.
No, but
people
I
do
think,
it.
Was the-
I
was
think
the
it's
photo
smart
taken that way?
to keep people's names stored under how you meet them, because even if it's your fiance that you've been with forever, because I have Joey stored under Joey, and I got a couple other Joeys, and I've tried to text him, and it'll be other people,
See,
and they're like, what?
Wrong Joey.
I'm like, oh, my bad.
You're
Yeah.
Joe
Wrong
B in my
Joey.
phone.
My bad.
Now, and I also would like to know, how did this woman get the number to every last one of your side bitches?
She clicked the link in my bio.
Oh yeah, so this isn't her phone. This is this is a white text box. So that means the girl that received it took the screenshot. So she has Victor
okay.
Cruz. A
That could be
side
true.
bitch has Victor.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Well,
is
she's a
on
horrible
media
side
takeout.
chick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how much I'm buying this.
Somebody sent that to Media Takeout.
Yeah, but they could have doctored that as well. Not doctored. They could have literally wrote that to themselves. Or
I don't add very much credence to Media Takeout
At all.
stories. However,
And they steal
It's
most
really
of their
a
shit from
media
Lipstick
fake
Alley.
out.
They steal like 97% of their shit from Lipstick Alley.
I guess what do we call me when I'm not rapping? Okay, what, an insider? Because I have inside information.
I mean, I know too, but I mean, you know.
Marisa definitely got inside information.
Let's not be chatty patties, okay? We know.
No,
I'm
a little chatty patty radio personality.
Well, are you going to chatty patty?
Yeah,
right now?
are you gonna? Because I'm gonna. My name. Big
I don't
and
know
ain't
shit
in it.
about Victor Cruz. I know Victor Cruz is my friend. I know Pecas, and we're cool. I don't have sex with any of them.
Okay, well that's good to know.
Okay.
So at least we got that straight.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
now that
we've established that.
Now that we've established
Why did we drag Pecos into this?
Yeah, I was wondering where you were
That's
going.
how I know him.
Because Pecos is big in the sports
No, I
world.
know that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's why.
I know
I guess
him,
that's why
yeah.
she knows.
That's the
yeah.
only reason I know Victor Cruz.
Now,
Poor Pecos.
I think this is very selfish.
No,
Now, first of all, let's
that's
say
my brother.
let's say allegedly to all this, because we don't know. But in the event that this did take place, it's very selfish of this young woman.
I think so.
This guy's
too.
trying to get back on the field.
yeah.
Like
You
he
just
was
giving
just
him stress.
injured.
They're shooting for the division.
Oh, come on.
He's got a bunch of injuries. You want to go and start this fuck shit now? You pick a bad time, man. Horrible timing.
I can't lie. That shit is mad stressful. Like when you're
What
throwing
it do?
when you're throwing my game off before some shit.
Yeah,
Anything.
man.
Someone tried to argue with me on text before I came to this podcast one time. I'm like, you're throwing my game off. I gotta fucking be happy and talk shit. And I'm like over here very sad because you're texting me some bullshit.
Yo, I am the number one advocate for mental sanctity.
Yes.
Like just I need tranquility. I need serenity. I need all of that fucking gay shit that men aren't supposed to need.
No, but
I
I
need it.
think, Victor is very in love with his wife.
He's not leaving
Yeah, that's
her.
never going nowhere.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fight. They're gonna break some dishes.
And if this is true, it was a little petty of her to do the group text.
Yeah.
It was a little
I
petty.
think it was more like just a jab for him. Like, look what I could do, motherfucker.
Okay, but a few quick points because I don't know that this is occurring, but it did stir up some thoughts in my brain. Number one, they are engaged. I would have waited until I was married.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
To
yes,
really do the
yes,
fuck
yes.
up.
Yeah, because let me at least hit him where it hurts.
Do they
which
have
is the
kids,
pockets.
guys? Does anyone know?
Yeah, they do.
They do have kids?
They
Okay.
do. They have a kid.
That's one. Two, I tweeted earlier today. What makes women have this thing of wanting the other bitches to know that they exist? I don't understand it.
Why?
I don't get it personally. These bitches, I mean, if he's a real nigga, know that you exist. And they don't care.
Right.
Right.
They don't care. They're still fucking him. He is still an athlete. Allegedly, they're still fucking him.
Like, I would
listen.
be goddamn before I sent a group message to some bitch my man is cheating on me with.
And then
It's
stay with him, too,
embarrassing.
and look like a
exactly.
fucking
If I'm
idiot.
gonna leave him, then yeah, like, look, here you go. I left him, so
Enjoy,
now
bitch.
enjoy.
Well, I'm not a woman, so maybe you guys can correct my theory here. But women's ego is much more delicate than men's.
Yeah, we have discussed that. Yeah.
And women think a bitch cannot have one up on me.
Yep.
So
Oh,
no,
now
no,
this
that's
woman
true.
thinks
Uh-huh.
now this woman thinks she has one up on me because everybody knows I'm with him. But let me let her know that I know and I'm still the main bitch and you're the side bitch. That's her way to ease her pain and insecurity.
That's absolutely what
Nah.
that was, but it's
I'm not
That
saying
is-
that.
right.
No,
if
no, it's
if
stupid.
If it's real, yeah, that would not even. But I wouldn't. I
No,
wouldn't.
you're thinking I'm
I wouldn't.
validating it. I'm not.
No,
That's just what they're
No,
thinking.
no, I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement.
I totally agree.
I'm
That's
in
exactly
agreement,
what that
too.
move was. Doesn't make it normal
Women,
or cool.
it is an ego thing. It is an ego thing.
100%.
For
Well,
sure.
that brings me to a new question. I more so will ask the women in the room, if you date an athlete, do you sign up for that behavior?
Ugh.
Or an entertainer for that matter.
Even an entertainer.
I take
Go
offense
ahead,
to the
Marisa.
entertainer part, but okay.
I just tried to drag you into this.
I saw someone tweeting about that earlier. You do kind of sign up for that world, but I don't know. I can't really call it. You kind of.
I look at it this way: when you date an entertainer or an athlete,
Anyone in entertainment.
Yeah, it's coming with the territory.
You are afforded a certain lifestyle, right?
Other women don't get. Yes.
It's
Or
not.
unless
it's not
you can
for
get
free.
it on your
Right,
own.
I would say in exchange for that lifestyle,
it's
there
not
is some
for
things that
free.
that regular women don't have to put up
And-
with,
yeah,
and
and-
that you're
yeah,
going to
yeah,
have.
yeah.
That comes with that, and
Ex-
it's like take it or leave it.
Exactly. So when you Instagram and Snapchat the Chanel bags, the Birkin bags, and
my
all of this
God.
shit,
So
I mean, I get it.
I think it comes with the level of like how much is the man respecting her in the situation when it goes back to our conversation with Rodney a few weeks back. If they're respecting it and not having some messy shit occur, then that's when the woman is, calm, cool, not sending group chats.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah.
None of this was messy until the fiance made it messy.
Well, we don't know what
Right.
happened behind the scenes if someone approached her. If
I know.
something
I didn't know
happened.
about it.
Yeah, I mean,
For
this
me-
is ridiculous.
For me, this is why it's hard for me to date in entertainment because I could not ever be a woman who will accept just because this man is rich, just because this man is really famous, it's okay for him to cheat on me. I can't. I can't. I am at a place in my life where I want my man to be faithful to me. I
all
know
yours.
that I can take care of my man. I know my pussy is good. I know I suck dick really nice.
You're killing Joe, bro.
Damn it.
No, I mean this is real, and
Yeah.
and I like to do it
Wait,
all
the
the time.
mics broke up. What did you say?
No, I'm serious.
I didn't hear what you said.
You know, I know I'm here. I'm here to take care of my man. If that's my man, I'm gonna take care of my man. And I'm not willing to accept the fact that just because you're traveling or because you're famous or you're popular, that you're gonna cheat on me.
I'm about to
And it's
come.
okay because you bought me a handbag. And it's okay
Stop slut shaming.
and it's okay because you pay my rent. Like, I would rather buy my own handbag. I would rather pay my own rent and have a man that's gonna keep it real with me.
But that's what you are.
That's what I want.
But now you are.
And that's why I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life.
That sounded really good on
But-
paper.
But listen, no.
Exactly. Doesn't it sound good
But
on
time out.
paper?
Stephanie is of age,
Yeah, right. I'm not 22 anymore.
but you were at one point.
When I was 22, oh Jesus.
So now, like, and not to get off on a tangent here, but like, I watched the Breakfast Club interview of Rick Ross, right?
I did too, just because his
And
girl was on it.
And can
I didn't.
And can I just say, of course you didn't. I don't know why y'all morning show is over.
Tomorrow,
She's on 97, Bill.
tomorrow I'll watch the Hot 97 morning show.
Wait, time out. Is she still being
Son.
loyal to her morning show?
Yes.
Your morning show is over,
No, it's
my
not
G.
fucking over. It's the shit. Thank you.
Nobody listens to that shit.
I love me some Angela Yee, but Hot 97 is still the original girl.
Thank you. Hello.
Yeah. Anyway,
Fuck you guys.
so anyway, I watched the Breakfast Club interview with Ross and them, right? And let me just say that's the first time in like 20 years that I've heard Ross speak. I've never heard him say a word ever.
I've said it on a couple interviews of him when he comes to Hot. He's actually pretty well spoken.
He came
He
off
is.
that way.
Yeah, very good. And he's very well media trained. That's the
He
thing.
came off that way, right? So I'm watching this
It's a
interview.
persona.
Well, no, he did a good job.
No, I know.
He was.
That's what I'm saying.
He
He's
he
articulate.
He's media
articulated
trained
himself
very well.
He was well spoken, and I was watching this interview, which was 30 minutes long, and 10, 15 minutes in, I'm like, I never knew that about Ross.
Yeah.
But I mean, it makes sense because you can't be as successful as he is and not have
And be a fucking
somewhat of
ignorant
a
fool.
brain,
Yeah.
right? So then,
Right.
let me get to my point because then they brought his girlfriend on.
Yeah, to sit in his lap, I read.
Oh, they
that's
brought
really
his
what-
girlfriend on.
I'm sorry, his fiance.
His fiance.
That's
Get it
why I
right.
watched it.
How, was she articulate?
I heard my best friend texted me and said she sounded like a fucking airhead, but I don't know. I didn't watch.
Well, to Lyra's defense,
And fuck you, best friend, for watching.
No,
for listening to that.
Lyra's cool
Carol.
with me.
Lyra,
She's a nice
she
girl.
only said 5 words.
That she had a crush on him since whatever.
She only said about 5 to 10 words. You could tell it was one of those things where she wasn't there to speak freely.
No.
What did she speak about?
About how she had, I saw this on Baller Alert, guys, so don't say, I thought you didn't watch the interview. About how she had a crush on him since she was 19 years old, and she had tweeted at
Which
that
was
age.
yesterday.
Who
Oh, no,
cares?
that
That
she
was
had
yesterday.
tweeted at 19 that she wanted to marry him. And she's like, and look, and
who
then I
cares?
found out he had a crush too.
Jesus.
No, you're lying. Marissa.
That so happened.
So all I could think, I mean, this set off a whirlwind of thoughts in my brain. I was then a bit flustered and confused. I didn't know how this young girl, because it wasn't about the 5 words she said.
She
It
is
was
young.
about the way that she
yeah,
said
she's
it.
22.
Is she 22?
She is 22 and a fresh
She might have
22.
just turned 22.
Literally like a month ago, not even.
I know. I know. I guess maybe I was empathizing because I have dated women that young.
Yes, you have.
Right.
We don't have anything in common.
Yep.
I have nothing in common with women
that's
that
how
age.
I feel. I don't have anything in common
And,
with
yeah.
27-year-old men. I don't.
They can't keep my
27-year-old men.
a 21,
22, 23. I
22
can't.
year old woman.
Anything in the 20s. I don't.
Yeah, they
relate.
don't. They don't keep my brain enamored. They don't keep me.
Mm-hmm.
They're not at wit. They can't keep match wits with somebody like me.
All right,
so
y'all.
when she said these 5 words,
You were like, wow, you're fucking retarded.
no, I didn't say that about her because she seems like a real sweet girl, and kudos to him because he spoke her up.
Yeah.
You know, he every chance he got, he was like, she's a boss, she's ambitious, she's, you know, he did his best to speak her up. They can't have very much in common.
They don't.
She's a pretty girl. I mean, yo, she looks just like that other bitch, Miracle Watts. I get them confused.
There
all the
was a
fucking
lot
time.
of memes with Miracle Watts.
You know
today.
what? I will say though, and I mean not to be a dick, which will not to be myself. At one point, Miracle and Lyra, because they do look a little alike. I think they have ties to the same guy.
The manager.
Yeah, that.
Oh, Jacob York?
No, the
no,
guy that takes
Facet.
the guy. Yeah, the
Facet
Facet guy that
dude.
takes the
Oh.
pictures.
Oh, okay.
He used to date Miracle, and then they had a nasty breakup.
Gotcha.
And then he managed Lyra. I don't fucking know, but Lyra kind of left Miracle in the dust, huh?
Yeah, she shut
Yeah, she did for
Yeah.
She
sure.
was
I
all
don't
the
know.
way out.
And she got the ring from Rick Ross.
Yeah,
so
she
you
won.
gotta give it
Kudos,
up.
girl. You won. Okay, I'm out, y'all. I gotta go.
I don't
Didn't even
really
know you were
think,
still here.
but
Fuck
you know
you.
what?
Bye.
This is another thing about me. I don't think you're winning by getting a ring from a man. You're winning when you meet a man that can match your mind. That for me, well, that's my opinion.
No, I'm in.
Because I'm a little bit of a weirdo, but whatever.
Well, coming from her end, this is a much older, much more successful, much more intelligent, just by age wise than she is. So this could be a score for her because now she can.
a definite
Because
score.
it's Rick Ross is definitely smart, even though that fucking interview annoyed the shit out of me because he just kept relaying everything to I'm a boss, I make boss moves, which isn't answering a fucking question. But he's very well spoken in that aspect. So this could be a win for her. She's being mentored by one of the most successful rappers in the world right now.
No, yes, he might be teaching
But
her things.
This is
flip
a-
that to her on his side.
No. This definitely 100% is a win for her.
Well, I was saying in the
1000%.
defense of her comment of saying a ring's not the only thing that I see as a win.
Oh,
This
okay,
is
okay.
also mentally
I
a
can't.
win for
All right,
her
I
as
get
well.
it. I get it. Now I know.
Obviously-
do you really think mentally it's a win for her?
For her?
Yeah, I think
You think he's teaching her things?
Yeah.
I think absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
And especially, I'm sure he's been around his fair share
That's a
of,
win then. That's
of
a win.
Instagram models. And I'm not
For
sure
her,
if she
yeah.
does anything else, but he can definitely teach her how to move as a Instagram
Now-
model and not look like a hoe.
I know when I
Teach
dated.
her how to move. Wait. I'm sorry, Joy. I don't mean to cut you
Go
off.
ahead, baby.
Teach you how to move as an what the fuck is an Instagram model? What is,
Is that not what she was? A woman that
Lyra? Yeah.
Instagram? That's a career?
no,
No.
definitely not a career.
No.
I'm just so
not a
sick
career.
of it.
It's not a career.
It's
I'm
it's
on
people.
a rant. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
Excuse
go off,
me.
baby.
Don't-
Go
no,
off.
I'm
I'll be
not.
quiet.
I'm not going to go off. I'm not. Because
All right.
I don't think
She-
Instagram model is a job.
We
I
don't-
don't
we're
think
not-
that's
no
a
one's saying
job.
that.
It's not a job.
It's this woman posted pictures of her looking very attractive as a way to get popularity. In some case, she may host a party or two or sell some fit tea, maybe a fucking waist trainer, and then get to Rick Ross.
I mean, I don't know any.
I
There
mean,
it is.
hosting parties, you can make money hosting parties. I make lots of money hosting
I don't know
parties.
any of Lyra's business. I
don't
have
either.
followed her for quite some time. We followed each other for quite some time.
Right.
I can't ever remember her coming off Birdie.
No,
Yeah, nah, she's cool.
She's just a young girl.
Well, has she had enough time to come off Birdie?
Yes.
I just started following her
Yes.
this year.
No, she's had enough time.
Okay.
Don't get it fucked up just because these girls are young. A lot of them come off Birdie.
Yes.
She's done a good job at avoiding that.
Yeah, I think Lyra's cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
I don't know.
I mean, my thing, I know my motto when I dated younger women was always, I'm already successful. I've already got money. I already cook. I already clean. I've got a fucking chef. I've got a maid. I'm low maintenance. So I don't require very much from these women. But that was the wrong route because you need someone who can keep up. Mentally,
Right,
mentally.
That's how I feel. I feel like if I'm gonna date anyone, whether it's in entertainment or just regular life, I just want to learn from them. I want to be able to teach them things too.
Yeah, let me say that if you are with if you're with somebody, and again, this is my train of thought today.
I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life.
No, you're not, Steph. You'll be fine.
About to drink Marissa's water. Pray for me.
No, yeah, I'm
No, Marissa's fine.
I'm joking,
I don't know
Marissa.
if she's drunk. No, I will pray for you if you're drinking her water. But go to the bathroom, baby. Go.
We'll slut sham in the meantime.
I will say, and I'll watch you walk away. Knock everything down, why don't you?
Break everything.
It's fine. It's fine. Let me just look.
Jesus,
at
Mary,
it.
Joseph.
I'm telling you, man. God, I don't know how I do it. How do I fucking stay platonic friends with these women?
I don't know. I this is my first time meeting her.
Oh, you never met her before?
No.
I've been friends with Stephanie for, I want to say, about 4 or 5 years.
At what point did you see her and think platonic?
This is my thing, and I'll say this while she's out of the room.
I know. That's why we're having this man
I'm
conversation.
whispering like we're not on a podcast.
Yo, I'm not editing this, by the way.
No, please don't, Austin,
definitely
please don't. This is my thing. You know what happens a lot of times with me? I see these beautiful women, because she's beautiful with an amazing body, right?
Yeah.
So I'll see these beautiful women, and then I'll meet them, and because I'm an anal Virgo who's really after mental stimulation, I'm like, I can't fuck you. I can't. I just can't.
She seems intelligent and up to par, though. Or is it too late now? Now
Yeah,
you're too far in the friendship.
We're too fly. We're too fly.
That was mad corny, but go on.
Well, everything I'm saying is corny, but it's true. A lot of the women that people see me in pictures with and that I say are platonic friends, they're beautiful women. I just can't stick my dick in them. And Stephanie's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
No. To the people that don't know, if you fuck a Puerto Rican, if you look at a Puerto Rican,
Yo.
if you just catch eye contact with a Puerto Rican, you are their boyfriend. They get really emotional and they start acting fucking crazy. I personally can't deal with it. Stephanie's Puerto Rican.
Where's she from?
She's from the Bronx.
Oh, yeah.
But she lives in Jersey.
Well, no, just being from the
But
Bronx.
she's from the Bronx.
Yeah.
But she's Puerto Rican. So, yeah, if I were to stick my penis inside of Stephanie Santiago, like, yeah.
I get it.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I get it.
But it's a shame that people see.
No, it hit me. I heard the last name. She does Yee shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, no,
she
I listened back. The time I listened to it was when Kaylin was on there after we spoke on the podcast, and Kaylin had made some comments about you.
Yeah.
That's when I actually listened to Lip Service. Yeah, I've heard her on there. I should have recognized her voice.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful girl.
Yeah. You know, she's fine. I just can't. I'm like that. I mean, I get a bad rep. I know that I've created that rep for myself. I'm perfectly aware of that. But yeah, I can't do it. But she's great. She's great. And most of my platonic friends are that way. I wish you hear it and come back in so I could look at her.
I've definitely grown in the past 5 years to not try to stick my dick in everything that I like.
Yeah, at some point you have to be a bit more responsible sexually.
Yeah.
Like
passing up on the pussy can be so much better than getting
Yeah,
that
it's
shit.
much more gratifying sometimes.
And she becomes an asset. Maybe she has a woman that you would want to stick your dick in. That's friends with.
Exactly.
So you're now getting her whole network.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I think we should respect women for who they are.
I agree.
And not,
Hey, Steph.
Hey. Yeah. We
It's
were just talking about respecting women
and how much we love and respect
Respecting
women. Yeah, we really respect women.
You know what?
Come sit down. Here.
I have to say something about respecting women.
Say something about it.
women deserve respect if they present themselves with respect, and that's just the bottom line.
Yeah, get close to the mic.
Oh, here.
Yes, right there.
Hey. See, y'all got stuff. Hey, man. Hey, would you pull up the bevel shit? Hey, pull up one of our sponsors.
Oh, I had the best segue for Victor Cruz the Bevel, but it's ruined now.
All right, no, let's do it anyway. We can do it. Let's recreate it.
All right. Fuck. Now I gotta open it up.
All right,
Talk
so
about
you open
something-
up. I'll talk. So, yeah, man. So the BET Hip Hop Awards are this weekend. Normally, and this is why I'm a little confused, normally we'll hear something about the ciphers. But I haven't heard a word about the ciphers this year for some reason.
I want to say, Joey, you and Slaughterhouse had one of the best ciphers
thank
in
you,
like
Steph.
BET Hip Hop Awards history.
Yeah, but that was a really good cipher that
Wasn't
we had.
it
with,
good?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. You know, when that cipher came out, I was on vacation
bomb.
in DR, and the resort that I was at, they had the worst Wi-Fi ever. So I couldn't see it, I couldn't watch it, and I just was reading the comments, and people really seemed to enjoy that cipher. But the cipher was, that's what the Hip Hop Awards were about at one point. They were really revered.
Right.
And now to not hear a word about,
Usually they announce it ahead of
that's what
time.
I'm saying. So to not know about who's rhyming on the cipher, they really could call
Who
me
is
every
rhyming
year.
on the
I have
cipher?
no idea.
Not the slightest clue.
I don't
Are
even
you
know if they're
serious?
doing a
Usually,
cipher.
usually they fake leak the list.
Yeah.
Like they pretend like they took
Exactly.
someone took a picture.
Wait, both of you don't know who it is?
Nah, deadass don't know.
I don't know. You know what's funny? I saw
And I usually
saw
know.
Stephen Hill today.
Okay.
When
Where
I
did you see Stephen Hill?
When I did Charlamagne shit, I did.
Okay,
I did on
yeah,
Common
yeah.
Sense today.
Yeah.
And I should have asked him about it. 'Cause that's a little weird, right?
It is.
I'm
Like-
happy that
and
we
usually-
did Uncommon Sense together today.
Oh, you did it too? That's cute.
Yeah, we did Uncommon Sense together. I felt a little weird doing the show because I have shitted on that show repeatedly multiple times. And here I am sitting here on the show doing it. But I was able to address part of the problem that I had with Charlamagne. I was able to speak to him about it directly.
Oh, nice.
And
I was
the
hoping it was gonna
problem
happen on
was, like I
Breakfast Club.
said to him, is I called Meek out for what I thought to be weird behavior coming from him in the relationship, and everybody killed me. And we're not going to harp back on this, but I'm just telling you what I told
Definitely
Charlamagne. And everybody killed me. Charlamagne, Donkey Today, killed me, dragged my name through the fucking mud, and I was hurt by it.
Really?
Yeah, he killed me,
was
dragged me
corny.
through the mud. I was hurt by it because I know Charlamagne from South Carolina. Like when he was on radio out there, and before Wendy Williams, nobody had any idea who he was. We used to go to clubs together. We might have got bitches together. You don't have to be for me, but don't be against me. So he killed me, and then Drake comes behind me, says the exact same thing, and he's applauded. I know that Drake is more successful. He's much more likable.
It sounded better when he said it too.
And that's what Charlamagne said. That's what Charlamagne said.
It sounded much better.
Charlamagne
I could
said-
sing along.
Charlamagne said, well, you're right, but it sounded better when Drake said it.
Yeah.
And I said, well, yeah, because he rapped it.
When it comes to the Meek and Drake thing, for me, I just feel like, Meek went for something that he can't really come up against.
I mean, we've had this conversation on this podcast.
We're seeing-
10,000
Yeah.
times.
I mean,
You
it's
know?
an old topic, but there are rumors swirling around, and I really hope they're untrue, that he plans to respond.
I
again.
I saw
hope he
that.
doesn't. He should just leave it
There was
alone.
artwork.
Just go make great music.
He took some
Yeah,
pictures.
do something
you've done it.
good.
You've done it before. You can make good music again.
Right.
Yeah, I agree
Has
with
he
that.
done it before?
Yes.
Meek has made some
Yes.
great records.
He's got
Which
one of
ones?
the intro.
Exactly. Anything else?
I'm a boss. That was his record.
I'm a boss.
I'm a boss. Is his record?
That's
or
his
is
record.
it
That's his
Rick
record.
Ross's record.
That's his record. No,
Oh,
Meek-
I liked Amen with
No,
Drake.
but that intro was like the best
He
shit
made one
he
of the
ever
greatest.
made.
He made one of the greatest intros ever.
Yeah.
So I mean, that can never be
Like,
taken away from him. The guy,
Still, hold on, wait a minute. Like what?
yeah. No, the guy has some talent, and that's the thing with the music.
if he did it in the
industry.
BET Cypher, it would have been great.
all you have to do is come back with a hot one, and people forget about all the bullshit.
That's what we said on this podcast. Though.
Yeah, they
We'll
don't-
see.
Or diss Drake in the Cyphers BET.
I don't ever think that dissing Drake is a good idea.
Is Meek Mill going to be in the ciphers at the BET Awards?
We don't know.
That would be dope.
No one will ever
I will
know.
say, Joe's not the only person that's been in the BET Cyphers in this room.
Let me tell you, I hope you've been in Cypher?
Yeah.
You have.
I was behind Kendrick Lamar, Big Crit, MGK, B.O.B., and somebody else in a Slowbucks t-shirt.
Sounds like a good cipher, though.
Why were you there?
I was Sha Money XL's
Were you rapping?
intern at that time.
Oh,
I was young.
And this still young.
No. I was like a teenager.
You should have spit some
Did
bars.
you see the Slaughterhouse cipher?
Yeah, it was the same year. I think y'all did the first one.
It was the first one.
Yeah.
Slaughterhouse cipher was like insane. Well, I'm like hip hop. Like I know I'm a crazy drunk right now. I'm a little drunk.
You're drunk.
Well, I'm not drunk now.
But I know I can talk forever. That's why I have these radio opportunities.
Do you have any alcohol with you now?
No, I'd like some more.
You normally have. I thought you would bring something.
I worked late. That's why I was late.
Oh, okay.
But at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, I am hip hop. I like hip hop. I listen to Tribe. I listen to Common, Wu Tang. You know, like I am. I was young, but in the 90s, that's my music. That's what when I want to feel good, I put Common on.
I was having a conversation with Charlamagne today, and he was trying to say he feels like hip hop is in an amazing space, which I don't.
I wish I was on the panel for that conversation.
I don't disagree with him. Hip hop may be in a great space.
I don't think hip hop is in a great space.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with him either. But he was trying to say that this is like the second coming of the golden era.
No.
And we were on set, so I didn't really have time to go into it with him, but I was offended by it, and I wanted to really have that conversation. So I'm going to shoot him a text and see if he'll do the podcast to really get into his thoughts about that, because the golden era to me is called the golden era for a reason.
Yes,
I do agree. Hip hop's in a great space.
I don't think hip hop is in a great
the
space.
New golden era.
Yeah, but we
Fuck
need it. No, not at all.
I think hip hop is almost extinct, like dinosaurs.
We need.
I think we have a new form of I don't know, what do you want to call it? Rap music.
Mm-hmm.
And it's trap music. You know, it's a lot of turn up. Good beats. But as far as lyrics and really rapping about being conscious, it's dead. We're probably in the worst place hip hop has ever been, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
I think the early, mid 2000s.
Even though we got like J. Cole and we got Joey and we got a couple.
I think Drake.
Kendrick Lamar for LA. He's amazing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we have some people. We got, but in the 90s, everybody was some people. Yeah, everybody was spitting.
Like, you can't call this a golden era in hip hop.
Now, I
wish I was on a panel for Uncommon Sense.
Yeah. No, we do need a name for this this generation.
It's trap nap. It's either trap music or rap that'll put you to sleep.
We do need a name.
I just freestyled that, by the way.
That was a good freestyle, man.
And I said we're in this trap turn up era early, but I mean, hopefully we can get him on it actually, so he can elaborate.
Yeah,
on his point.
I don't think we're in hip hop. I think we're in trap music. That's what I think.
Do we have
Well, no, just to backtrack to Victor Cruz, I think there might be a reason why all these women want him.
Well, Rory.
Why? Because he's Puerto Rican and he's hot and sexy.
Well, is there another reason?
I think it looked like he was using a new product.
What?
Well, what product do you think that might have been?
Could it be Bevel?
Hey, I think that might just be the product that he was using.
Do you know anything about this product?
Well,
I don't know anything.
Well,
about
Stephanie,
this product.
let me be the
intrigued.
first person to tell you it's the first and only shaving system for men with coarse, curly hair or sensitive skin. It's clinically proven to reduce and prevent razor bumps, discoloration, and irritation. There's a reason that 9 out of 10 Bevel customers come back month after month. Up to 80% of black men and women struggle with razor bumps, and up to 30% of all men and women encounter razor bumps as well. That was the same thing. I don't know why it's there. But okay, multi-blade razors only cause more irritation than razor bumps, while hair removal creams are messy and can leave bumps. The Bevel razor uses a single blade which cuts hair above the skin, not beneath, so you can avoid painful ingrown hairs. That's right. Bevel is great. I have the product. I use it. Works wonders for me. And I've been stopped getting razor bumps because I'm a real ass nigga.
And that's why Victor Cruz is so sexy.
Exactly.
But when he was on the road, I heard he switched razors. That's why his girl found out, and that's why his inbox is all fucked up.
That's why he fucked it all
So if you
up.
continue with the bevel and you're cheating, you won't get caught.
You won't get caught.
Exactly.
Because you'll shave off all that mess.
So now, and another thing,
I was going to say, never forget it.
It's fine. Another thing with Victor Cruz, he was slated to start last week, but he didn't. And this week, he's been missing out on practice, so I don't think he will start. So fantasy owners out there, I know you've been anxiously awaiting his arrival, but you got to sit it out. I don't think he will be back this year. I mean, not this year, but this week anyway. I want to say go Giants in their pursuit to win the division.
If there was another reason,
Jets.
I also don't think he'll be a great starter for FanDuel.
And go Jets. No, and go Jets. Yeah, no, so Victor Cruz would not be a great starter for FanDuel.
I haven't, I used to play fantasy football, and I haven't. But I hear FanDuel, people are making money on FanDuel.
Well, it's funny that you say that, Steph. Yeah. FanDuel is the leader in 1 week fantasy football with more winners and more payouts than any other site. They are paying out over $75 million a week this football season. Leagues start at just $1. Anyone can play. Go to FanDuel.com/Budden, Budden, to join my private Week 2 league. It's $5 to join, and first place wins $200. The top 40 teams all win cash. Special offers for new users. For every dollar you deposit, FanDuel will match it with up to $200 that gets earned as you play. That's a bonus of up to $200. Offer is only good for the first 50 people that sign up for my league. Now, Devontae Freeman of the Atlanta Falcons has been on a tear. Homeboy Cole, because they had a few running backs. They were doing like a three-headed monster type of thing. Cole got injured. Devontae Freeman took off, so now I think Cole is out of a job. He got me about 50 points last week, and this week he got me about 35, 37. Matt Ryan is going to continue to be on this offensive tier. Devontae Freeman, for the price that you can pick him up, I say pick him up. I think Justin Forsett of the Baltimore Ravens is back. He had a 3-week slump where I benched his fucking ass because he was doing me no good, but I think he's back. He got about 16 points in PPR league, so I think it's safe to play him. Murray, the running back from the Oakland Raiders, he was horrible for me this past week. And you already know the quarterbacks that you can go to. They're all exact same, but just be very careful.
Fuck Peyton Manning.
He's
been killing me for the past 2 weeks.
Well, let me tell you, Peyton Manning.
I love fantasy football.
Fantasy football is great. Peyton Manning, the Broncos are winning a different way. They're winning on defense. Peyton Manning in PPR leagues had about 8 or 9 points this past week.
8 points.
Yeah, you want to leave him alone. Let me tell you, I had a problem at tight end. And Charles Clay of the Buffalo Bills, who should be available on most waiver wires, is balling. I picked him up. And let me tell you, I had, who was I complaining about? I had Owen Daniels of the Broncos. He shitted on me, right? I had O'Donnell, whatever his name is, from the Giants. He did me no good. I picked up Heath Miller, but when Ben went down, he did me no good. So I picked up Charles Clay off the waiver wire. He's got me 20 points for 2 weeks in a row. So he's doing real good out there. So be real careful with your selection. Again, go to FanDuel/Budden.com and pick your team, and you can pick a new team every single week.
Maybe if Victor Cruz played, he could have got some more money and paid off one of them hoes not to talk.
Yeah, don't be the dickhead and pick Victor Cruz. I saw somebody.
Victor Cruz isn't playing this week.
Yeah, he's not playing. But I saw somebody pick up Terrell Owens, and I was really confused.
Oh my God! Tebow hasn't been playing for how many seasons?
Yeah, exactly. I was really confused by that. So be careful.
But I'm very interested in FanDuel.
You should play.
I am going to play because I'm amazing at fantasy football. I'm a football girl.
Yeah. Play under my name. We'll talk.
I'm not even lying. Like,
we'll be together.
Know that
we'll be together in Atlanta. No, Steph is a hardcore Jets fan.
Hardcore football girl.
But now that you say that, man, it's got to be really good for you to see you guys sitting at 3-1 after all of the hard years that you've had to witness.
No. We have the last two were terrible. The last 2 seasons were just, but I mean, I don't want to hate Rex Ryan completely. He did get me to the playoffs a few times. Like,
the ESC
I'm a real Jet. I watch football, and I'm appreciative. I'm grateful, and we sucked the last 2 seasons.
No, listen.
But whatever.
Though I'm a
All
Giant
right.
fan, I root for all New York-based teams.
I don't. I only root for the Jets.
I know. It's fine. You got you fans that are like Ets fans, the Nets, Mets, and Jets.
Exactly.
And you're usually from Long Island.
And I don't fuck with the Mets either.
Or Jewish.
Everybody's like, oh, so you're a Jets fan, so you're a Mets fan, right?
That's usually how it goes, though.
Also, but speaking
And I'm
of,
like, no, never.
Well, by the way, I think we forgot. Did you say the code for Bevel to backtrack? The code is Joe for 20% off.
okay, my
getbevel.com,
apologies. The
yeah.
code for bevel.com is Joe, Joe, and you get 20%
We're new to this, guys.
off. But on to a more serious note with the wild card and the play based on MLB playoffs starting. CC Sabathia announced the other day that he would not be joining the Yankees as he would be inserting himself into alcohol rehabilitation center, and he won't be available to the team.
Wow.
I want to commend him. I want to say a prayer for him and his family. He's a really good associate of mine. I hope he gets all the help that he needs. And I don't want Yankee fans out there to be selfish and say, damn, you're going to do that right before the playoffs. Listen, if the guy wants to save his life, there's no better time than the present time. And I want everybody out there to keep CC Sabathia in their prayers. He's a great guy, man. Great guy. So hopefully all works out for him. And I'm not sure. I mean, it wasn't pitching that great anyways on me.
Like, come on, man.
But I was having a conversation with a Yankees fan in my family that was upset about it. I said, if he's going right before the playoffs, you know how fucking bad he must be right now?
Yeah.
Like, he's really got to be
he
fucked
doesn't want to
up.
embarrass himself.
Yeah.
Like, he's got to really, really be down.
I agree.
If he's doing this before the
Yeah,
playoffs.
and the guy that's that passionate about baseball, I'm sure that he doesn't enjoy the timing of all of this, but you know, you got to do what you got to do, man. The guy has a family, the guy has children.
Do have a good segue for alcoholics after this.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
We got to talk Keith Murray, man.
Who?
It has to be talked about. We have to do it. Fredro Starr, Keith Murray.
Oh.
Hey, Austin, how much time are we at?
Nah, we got to talk about it.
67.
We got 1 minute.
Keith Murray and Fredro Starr had a battle
Wait,
the other
we're
day.
talking about Onyx?
Yes.
Yeah.
Onyx, Fredro, and Def Squad, Keith Murray, the most beautiful thing in this world. They had a battle, and a lot of the current battle rappers were there. Shout out to Lux, Math, Moo,
How did I
Who
miss
coasted?
this?
Goods. Listen, baby. listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Go.
somebody paid these two to do this.
Mhm.
Now I'm probably
Rented out
the
a venue,
last one to
insurance.
talk being as to how mine and Hollow's battle was pretty underwhelming, but this one here, I think that Keith Murray and I don't really want to spend too much time on this because Keith Murray, I think that he is suffering from a disease. I think that he was on something the entire time. He spent most of the battle pushing people. He seemed belligerent. I'm not sure, and Keith Murray is known for just punching people in their face. I know when I first got to Def Jam, he had a problem with the amount of attention I was getting as the new kid on the block. And he certainly went up there and punched a couple people in the face. So, I mean, that just speaks to the person that we're talking about. So I don't want to spend too much time on it. I will say I think that Fredro won. I will say I think that
By
whoever...
default.
That was my next question
yeah.
about Fredro.
Yeah, he won. I do think that whoever threw this event lost. And I would like to know who paid these gentlemen and how much he paid them. Fredro wasn't bad, man. He had some bars. Just unfortunately, he was in a situation where it was almost unwatchable and unbearable to see.
Can I see this on YouTube?
Yeah, you can
can.
YouTube it. You can YouTube it and see
I'm
Keith
very
Murray.
interested.
Yeah, you can YouTube it. Keith Murray versus Fredro Starr. It was a new league. They were in a makeshift boxing ring. There were referees in the ring, and I mean,
There was props, too.
there were props as well.
Keith Murray decided to put on a dread wig and pretend he was KRS-One.
And they were rapping over beats. Yeah. I mean, for most of it anyway. I mean,
Which was a cool spin from them.
let me tell you something. I don't particularly suggest that people watch it. I know when
I'm gonna watch it.
It's a good laugh.
I know when I cut
it's hip hop though, right?
It was,
it is hip hop.
to me, it was like,
When I cut it on, I couldn't turn away.
no, I watched,
Exactly. It's
we were
like a
talking to
train
Imani
wreck.
yesterday.
You
I was
don't
like, nah, I
wanna
watched,
look at it, but you can't stop.
I watched the
looking at
entire
it.
thing.
I also watched the whole thing. I couldn't turn it off. I couldn't turn it
It
off.
was like, what's going to happen next?
But shout out to Fredro Starr. He conducted himself very well
he did.
in a real intense situation. And
Fredro's
shout out to
very
Keith Murray.
talented. He's a rapper and he's done really
Rapper,
well in
actor,
acting.
he's got some
Well,
hits.
Yes.
both of these gentlemen are staple in hip hop.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Keith Murray, absolutely.
Which to me, it was like watching when you were a kid, seeing your uncle who you thought was the fucking man, and then you grow up and realize he's a fucking basehead lame. But that's really what it felt like when I was watching that shit.
I'm not
Really?
going to speak.
Yeah.
You watch
I'm
it.
very
watch
This is
for
coming
yourself.
from me. This isn't coming
I'm
from
gonna
Joe.
watch it when I get
Watch
home.
it for yourself on YouTube, and we
I
can talk
am
about it
gonna
when
watch
we're in
it.
Atlanta at the BET Awards. So that's it. I think we covered a lot of ground. I want to thank Stephanie Santiago for
No,
hanging out
thank you
with
for
us.
having me. I'm sorry I talk so much.
No. Actually, you did a good job
Yeah.
here. Like, you weren't as long-winded as I'm used to you being.
This is my friend. I can talk to him for 25 hours straight.
Yeah, Steph will she'll run her fucking mouth. But she did really good. Rory, thank you for joining us, even if you were late.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
It was due to work.
It's fine. Go out there. You got to earn your white privilege somehow.
Yeah.
And that's it, man. See you guys same
No,
time.
white privilege is not earned.
Yeah, that's true.
It was taken.
That's true. I want some white privilege,
I was just born, dude. The fuck?
Same time, same place next week. I'll name this podcast later. 1.